On today's episode, we get dispatched to fix a specialty item, the Namco Floorwash 5000, which has a broken switch.
So what happens when you plug it in?
It instantly turns on. It stays on.
But it should really only go on when you
It should only go on when you get to about this point. This is just the wash lid. You take the lid off and the solution pipe. And then this is the action bar. Just remove that. Screws on this side. Like one here, 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 and here. And then the same on this side. Okay.
Alright.
Using a number 2 Phillips, let's remove all the screws on the side containing the power cord.
I just didn't want to crack it. Oh yeah. Just set it up like that. It's easier to see.
Oh yeah, that's a cherry switch.
I'm familiar with these cherry switches as they're extremely common in arcade machines, but this one is missing its toggle button.
A 16 amp, 250 volt momentary switch.
This is grooved on one side. You can see the hex that articulates
Right
that. Yep.
And this sits in there as well.
This tongue comes down.
Like that, and it moves it back and forth. So you can.
And when it does, it'll make contact with our missing button that's on the cherry switch. And then this has a little groove in the arm.
And so when the arm handle is up on the floor wash machine,
It locks into place, and in doing so, it'll click that switch. Then when you release it,
turning off the power,
yep,
you release it, here's the foot pedal, and then the arm comes down. It moves the actuator back, releasing the power from the switch.
Now unfortunately we don't have an extra cherry switch on hand, but that's not a big deal. Let's head over to RadioShack where Hair the Scare can hook us up.
RadioShack coming in clutch. Hey, is this the Default Brothers?
yeah, it is.
Nice.
Upon placement, the metallic riding plate physically contacts the neighboring capacitor, so we bend it to flow with the lever arm.
So there's a chance that that flap can catch, but actually it's a better design in that this latch catches, and instead of making contact with the physical button, it's making contact with the riding plate. The machine is in the off position, and when it's in the off position, it presses the button.
Correct.
When it presses the button, then it goes into the open mode. It opens the circuit so that it doesn't allow power.
Correct.
Got it. So
Plug it
now
in.
can we plug it in?
It shouldn't do anything right now.
So it should not power on.
Yeah.
Now when you release, oh baby! All right. So now we put it back together.
Yep.
Power down.
$2 switch.
While the incoming power is connected to the NC terminal on our switch, the load or motor is connected to the common terminal. Placing it backwards will present a hazardous shock risk.
At pulling up carpet fibers and scrubbing floor surfaces.
And what did you say? Counter current?
Counter rotating brushes.
Oh.
It came out of there when you did that.
This is the correct way.
All the bigger
Line
side.
it up.
Piece of plastic. Probably the micro switch on
That's the switch.
That's your other
Wait,
piece of
wait, wait.
switch. Did you see?
That's the switch.
It is.
You guys found
It
this.
came out that
Came
low.
out. It got vacuumed up. It's the switch for this guy.
This is such a good vacuum, it cleans itself.
There we go. Yeah, so counter rotating And another side scrubber.
That's a.
Yeah, this is
This is actually a really good design.
Yeah. Other than the internal switch. There it is.
Yeah.
That's so funny. You like tipped it over and like something black fell out when you did that.
There it is.
Gosh.
Just the tip. If you want to actually scrub and pick up, put that in. And that's this will collect it.
This is like the dust bin.
Yeah, that's the dustbin, or this will pick up the water. That picks a half gallon of water. There we go, and it connects to the solution tank. Like that. And the machine is restored.
Okay, can we do our final test here? Do I dare? Oh, it is plugged in, I guess. Milbs, you want to do the honors?
There's.
Anything to hold.
Oh, yes.
Hey, thank you guys for watching.
Good going, dudes.
I can make one though.
Let's make a table quick.
Let's start building a table.
Can we build a house so that we can work on this thing? I'm kind of big in Korea. I can't even walk the streets in Korea, dude. Is that bigger?
Smaller.
Oh, small.
Well, remember, a non-mechanic took this apart, so I also put the screws back.
Oh.